Alright, update on green Satoshi token. So we have had that breakout that we were talking about in the last video. Let's jump right into the price today. So yesterday's video, we were round about this region. We were forming a W pattern and we were just on the cusp of breaking out of your 4-hourly EMA ribbons, at which point we were highlighting, we've got a perfect W right here with the neckline at $6.18, and we've said, at least in my opinion, I think once we get back above this, back test it, we'll be off to the races, and we've done just that. If we look at this on the 4-hourly time frame, you can see we've got a pump, we had a close on it, and then we had a continuation, a green, red, green formation out of the W breakout. Very, very nice. I really like what we're seeing here on green Satoshi token. So we're coming back up. I mean, we're coming back up to the price where I originally started talking about GST, and that was right here. That is when we first got into the market for GST. So, we are still technically slightly in the water on this trade. I am underneath about 3% on green Satoshi token. This was a spot trade for me, so I still do plan on much higher price targets playing out. And when we initially talked about this, we were actually here and we were at $6.79, and we had a blow off top all the way up to $9.46. And what's ironic is I had my take profit up here at basically $9.96, which was the 3.618 Fibonacci target. So as we are heading back up for GST right now, you're probably wondering, where am I going to have my take profits? Because I do think I'm going to incorporate a lower take profit in this trade, just to make sure that if we do come back up and potentially double top or something like that, and if we don't make it up to this $10 mark again, that at least I'll be walking away with some profit that I can either decide to put back into Bitcoin or re-DCA into the market at a later period in time. So judging on this, I really think the two targets that make the most sense are the 2.618 and 3.618 Fibonacci retracement from the previous all-time high to the lows. And when you do extrapolate those Fibonaccis, you can see, like I said, $8.28 and $9.92. This is where I personally plan on taking my profits. Now, I'm going to be taking about 25% of my profit on this region, coming up to the $8.30 region. So from where we bought, this would be about 22% profit, and the rest of the profit, by the way, I won't be selling all of my green Satoshi tokens. I do plan on taking maybe 50% profit as we do come up to here, and then at which point we'd pretty much have a free trade. So I'll probably let the rest ride, depending on how the market does. I'd really want to see us hold these 4-hourly EMAs, because like I've noticed with a lot of these metaverse, not metaverse tokens, move to earn tokens. I'm saying metaverse because that was the last hype. Now it's moved to earn. Like I've been saying, I do think this is like a bubble that we can capitalize on. I don't think these are going to be here forever, but nonetheless, if we look at GMT, and yes, I know green metaverse token, we're looking at green Satoshi token, why do you care? Well, I simply want to point out that the uptrend on green metaverse token was 100% supported by these 4-hourly EMA ribbons. Every time we had a pump, we came back down, back tested them, and we were off to the races. So this was always where we knew that green metaverse was bullish. And the second that we broke below them, you can see we back tested them, backtested it again, and we're failing to hold it. And this is as the 4-hourly EMAs flip bearish, so it's almost very easy to see these hyped up coins. It's easy to follow them on a trend on the 4-hourly EMAs. As soon as they lose this trend, it's normally done for them, at least in my opinion. So GMT, it looks a little bit choppy in the short term, I'm not going to lie. I am still bullish on this. My stop loss is down here at $2.96, but from a technical perspective, we are now down back below these 4-hourly EMAs, so not the greatest. On green Satoshi token though, we're break even on the day. In the past in the past 24 hours, we did try and have a push up all the way up to $6.94. You can see we're currently seeing a slight bit of resistance coming into the 1.618 Fibonacci, which is at $6.66. However, you look at your momentum indicators, the bulls are in full control. of this upswing right now. So I personally don't have anything negative to say about the chart on green Satoshi token. Like I've been saying, I think this was your breakout level. I think this is really just going to be, you know, a line in the sand that we probably take 4 to 8 hours to get over. And then I do think once we do get over these regions, we're probably going to have a relatively quick snap up to your $8.30, which, like I said, is my first price target. The rest will be coming in at this $10 region. Until we do come up to these regions, I'm really just going to be sitting on the sidelines waiting for my sell order to get hit as we come up. Honestly, I've already packed my bags for a lot of these move to earns. I've got some green Metaverse token, green Satoshi token, I've got some DFIT, I've got some FitFi, and I've got some Yeti coin as well. So I definitely have my bags hedged in this next bubble. I do think we are going to go to higher price targets. Like I said, your 4-hourly bulls are in full control of this upswing, and on the hourly it's the exact same as well. We're seeing an okay amount of volume coming in. So yeah, that's really all I've got. I think we are heading up to our higher price targets, so keep your eyes on $8.30. This is where we previously topped out in terms of the candle body closes, and then once again $10. I think as we've reset the momentum on the lower time frames with this big downtrend, I think it's about time that we get ready for that next big push back to the upside. So I honestly think $10 could be underway within the next few days or so. And what's interesting is the last time I said that, the last time I said $10 was underway in the next couple of days, we were right here at $6.78, and literally within 8 hours we went all the way up to $9.50 and had a blow off top. So at least this time I do think we are going to make it up to the $10 region. It wouldn't make much sense that it wouldn't at this point in time, for me at least. But yeah, like I said, keep your eyes on these 4-hourly EMAs. As long as green Satoshi token finds its bottoms within the 4-hourly EMAs, I remain exceptionally bullish for it, and I do think $8.30 and $10 is very much underway. That's all I've got for green Satoshi token. Bear in mind, the oscillators are slightly oversold. However, you know, we actually topped out in terms of being exceptionally oversold at 92. We had a retracement that literally only lasted like 2 days, and then we proceeded to put in 2 higher highs, and then we broke down again, and then proceeded to put in another 2 higher highs after coming all the way down to 27. So this moves very quickly. I don't have any problem with this being overextended right now, especially with how hyped up this is, and especially with the market cap being very low. That's all I've got for GMT. I'm expecting higher price targets. I've already got my bags packed. Let me know what you're doing. As always, cowboy out, not financial advice, and as always, peace.